Hi, Leos. Welcome to Lucy the Antigua Tarot, and I'm very happy that you're visiting me. Thank you so much for visiting. And I am here now to do your reading for the month of March 2017. And some of the cards are already coming out, but I'm going to stick them back in the deck. Okay, and we're just going to continue shuffling the cards. I've already shuffled them a bit before beginning this video, but I'm just going to do a little bit more of a shuffling here. So when I cut the cards, as you guys might already know by now, I do like to do a few stacks here. Okay, so messages for Leos for the month of March 2017. All right, here we go. All right, my friends, let's get started. So we're going to do a 3-card spread, and you're starting out with the Chariot. And I'll just put it right here. Well, then you have the Hermit. That's 2 major arcanas, Leos, that you are getting in this reading right now. And then finally we have the 3 of Swords. I am going to be also looking at the numbers, and it looks like you have the 7 for the Chariot, you have the number 9 for the Hermit, and then you have the number 3 for the 3 of Swords. Okay, Leo, so let's get started with your reading. All right, so the Chariot, which is at your center, represents the beginning of the second stage. And this card in particular with the major arcanas, it is the beginning of the second stage through the arcanas, through the major arcanas. And it is the number 7. So that makes you an apprentice, initiating a learning journey, a journey of knowledge, because you've achieved some very important goals in your life up to this point, Leos. And now you pretty much have a clear vision of what's going to come next. That's what this card is saying. In the past, you moved into unknown areas, and when you were doing this, you were full of faith. Now in your perfect state of mind, in your perfect Q essence, you are leading your life, leading your journey, prepared for whatever may come. The cat men who are pulling your cart, one black and one white, they symbolize oppositions, and they make references to the major arcana card of the Lovers, which the Lovers is the representation of the 2 halves. And here's the card of the Lovers. So it is making reference to this card because this card represents the 2 halves of the whole. And what it's saying here is that you have total control of those oppositional forces that may be within you. And I'm just going to put this up here. Okay. You control the reins of the Chariot, which means that you control your life and your destiny, Leos, with your will. That's what this card is saying. And both of these energies together are helping you move forward. So you are on a journey. Now this is the number 7. What journey are you guys on, Leos? There's something happening here that's important. You do have the Hermit on one side and the 3 of Swords on the other. But let's look at the number 7 here, because the 7 represents humanity. The center of the spiral is humanity's connection to its source, to its holy source. So 7 is the number of the universe, Leos. That's the number 7. It's a very spiritual number. Okay, Leo, so with all of that going on with the Chariot, my goodness, you have the Hermit. First of all, it is an extremely spiritual card. Many times, often enough, it has to do with institutions and very large organizations. Everything from a bank to the entire Christian church, Leos. So there might be a strong connection going on there at some level with some of these organizations, established institutions. This card is indicating spirituality, even if you're an atheist. Okay, Leos? You may be trying to figure out what the truth is about someone or a situation. And this card is similar to the Strength card in the sense that you may be in a frame of mind that you need some time alone. But I found it. So here it is, the Strength card. This is your Strength card. So we've made 2 references with other major arcana cards. You have the Lovers, and now you have the Strength card, which is the number 8. So you have 7, 8, and 9. Look at that. And the Lovers is 6. Wow. I hadn't noticed that until right now. You have 6, 7, 8, and 9. Very interesting. And then here you have the 3. So you have a lot of cool numbers. You have 3, 6, 9, all divisibles by 3. 6, 7 is not, of course. Neither is 8. But that's, it reminds me of the Strength card in the sense of being in that frame of mind that you need to have some time alone to regain your energies, as you know, as might be said, or depending on what it is that you need to reinforce. Now, the number 9 also brings a lot of messages for you. 9 is the triple triad, and it means completion, fulfillment, attainment, the beginning. Traditionally, the number 9 represents the supreme spiritual power and is considered a celestial number. Let me just pull these a little bit out of the way here. The Lovers and Strength. So it sounds like there's a lot of important spiritual work going on here, a lot of like spiritual awareness happening perhaps. And then we have the 3 of Swords. But with this card, we see these violent images, the 3 swords piercing through a heart, and the clouds in the background, and it's raining, and there appears to be a storm. You know, the swords represent mental processes. And it seems to me that with this card, there's a little bit of confusion, or there could be even some pain in certain mental processes in relation to love. And it can be either love towards a person, a specific person, or love to yourself, to oneself, or love to a situation, a specific situation that's going on, or a specific thing. Or it could also be love towards an ideology or an idea or a belief. All right, and maybe this is what's causing some pain. And the thing is that the number 3 is a very emotional number in many ways. It's an infantile number, um, a very young number, because, we have 1 plus 2, right? Is 3. Um, but aside from this, the number appears frequently in comments that we have made, in phrases that we have inherited throughout the ages. For example, we have the 3 wise kings that visit baby Jesus when he's born. We have the 3 ships that Columbus sailed out to sea, La Niña, La Pinta, and the Santa Maria. We have the fairy tales where they're always saying that we have 3 wishes. And then also there's the famous expression, oh, you're allowed 3 questions. We divide our lives in 3, the past, the present, and the future. In the Catholic Church, we have the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And we also have the body, the soul, and the spirit, or the body, the soul, and the mind. And there are many, many more examples. But 3 also signifies creativity, expression, and manifestation. That's 3. Creativity, expression, manifestation. Okay? So Leos, wow. So this reading is just charged with a lot of spiritual energy for the month of March, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for visiting. And for visiting me. I'm Lucy with Lucy the Antigua Tarot. And yeah, have a great month, and I will see you guys in April. Bye.